Brought on a night when you guys may not have been your sharpest as a team, as JJ just kind of mentioned. What do you attribute this win to?
Just find a way to win the game, no matter what. I mean, it's every game in the NBA is going to be challenging. That we knew after the losses they had against the Clippers that we was going to get their better shot, and so we was ready for that. And they played good ball. We played good ball at times. We could have been a lot sharper, but we took the win for sure.
What stood out to you about Austin's career high?
That was his career high? Oh, I mean, listen, he's been in big moments before, and he knows what to do, and we needed every bucket that he had tonight, but just the momentum and the way he was playing, it was just in a rhythm, so, we needed it from him.
You've seen in your time in this league, you've seen players go from good to really good, and like there's different steps you have to make as you kind of find your potential. I guess, where do you think Austin is in that process, and how what is it like watching those steps?
He's in his process, and he's taking the opportunity and he's running with it, literally running with it. And I love every moment that he's given the opportunity to go out and showcase his talent. With the best players in the world, and he's showing every night that he belongs. It's a beautiful thing to see. That's it.
You said big picture, right? I mean, the win is it? That's what matters, and it's hard.
No, that's not it. But that's the most important, but it's not it.
What are, in your mind, tonight? Were there steps backwards in the other areas based on what you guys did in the second half against Miami?
Every game is its own. We can't base one game off the next. This league is too fragile to say, okay, well, let's pick up right where we left off second half of Miami. We can't do that. One, we out our best player on the team. We had, Trey's first minutes, he was put into a role where, he didn't even think he was going to even play tonight, and then next thing you know, he's the backup center getting minutes. So, everybody's roles had to just change. We were not the same team tonight as far as our lineup, as far as our whole, complete group as we were in the Miami game. So every game has its own factors, and you try to figure out how you can be the best that night. And obviously we were not the best tonight, but, that's what film is for. That's what things we can clean up to get better. For the next match. But now the Clippers is its own entity game, and we have to understand that and go from there.
You told us the other night after the Miami game that, understandably, you're feeling a little off from everything going on in the city. So many people in the city are. When you hit the three at the end of the first quarter and then kind of, motion to the crowd to kind of get in it and share that energy, are those ways to kind of build back the connection?
Sports in general is always ways to build back the chemistry, build back to connect the togetherness, bring back happiness. And I'm happy to be a part of this community and be able to bring that type of factor to it when we're going through what we're going through.
LeBron, it may seem like kind of an obvious question, but when let's say your teammate, in this case Austin, gets up ahead and you're in a trail, and at some point go for an alley-oop, what specific lane are you running? When are you deciding to jump? What are you looking for, and how does that play out?
Well, it's the passer's job. Me and AR have been in enough fast break situations where I think that's 2 games in a row. I think that's 2 games in a row where he's found me on the lob and transition, but AR know he could throw it anywhere. I can still go get it, even at, where I'm at in my career. I can go get it wherever he throws it, and he trusts me, so, and I trust AR, so it's just chemistry.
Have you been over to Intuit Dome for a concert or anything?
I have not been there. Sunday would be my first time being there.
What do you think that's going to be like? And I guess what is for the Clippers? It's going home.
No, it would be just like going to any new arena. It would be the same as when Golden State moved from Oracle. It'd be the same when anybody else had a new arena. Who else had new arenas?
Everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but the Cleveland Cavs has not changed. We changed names. Yeah, Kings changed. Yeah, Kings. Yeah, this hasn't changed. Same here. Miami hasn't changed. So
last question.
It's the same. Won't be no different.
Austin, those last couple of minutes looked pretty tiring out there. You end up holding on. What did you see in the last couple of possessions?
We just battled. Anytime you play without AD, you have a lot to feel around that. I don't think we had the right compete in the first half, but I think we in the fourth quarter locked down. They were making tough shots, but hey, they're NBA players. Regardless of who they're playing over there, they're a good team, and it's good to get a win.
Last game, you had 14 assists to 1 turnover, but tonight your offense was going in terms of your own shot. New career high of 38. What were you seeing out there?
Teammates getting me open, the ball going through the net. It's basketball. I love this game. Hadn't been shooting it great. It's my lowest percentage shooting year I've had so far in the league, and I'm not gonna say it's bothering me because I feel like I've still been playing well, but I'm used to being efficient, playing the game the right way. Tonight, a lot of shots fell until the last minute. I think I was 0 for 3 in the last minute. That's not acceptable. Got to make those, but like I said, a win's a win.
All right, so we talked about the scoring. One of the assists that you had, the alley-oop for LeBron. When you see him out of the corner of your eye streaking, what is that moment like when you know you're going to throw the alley-oop?
Well, I've seen some people trolling online after last game, the first lob I tried to throw him. They said he's 40, and I forgot that. So y'all enjoy that one. He's 40, he can go get it still, so I'm going to continue to throw it up. I don't even know if it was that good of a pass. He went and got it, dunked it, as usual.
I suppose you do have a little bit of room for error, though, even at age 40. You can throw it at I don't know, an 8-foot radius. He's going to catch it.
Anybody in the world, I don't know him. Yes, so luckily he's on our team.
All right, Austin, we appreciate it, man.
Appreciate y'all.
What did you make of Austin's game overall, and especially the fourth quarter, and kind of finding ways to get shots to go in?
Thought both him and LeBron just willed us to win. We weren't very good tonight. And a little bit of that is the nature of their defense and just all the switching, and kind of just took us out of any sort of rhythm offensively. Thought we did a better job in the second half of getting to our follows and not letting the ball stick and trying to get some slips and some ghosts and all that stuff. And on the other end, I didn't think we were sharp at all defensively in the second half. There's too many lapses, too many non-contests. But a lot of credit to those two guys. I thought Gabe hit some big shots for us. Sub Max back in with about a minute to go, and he got a big stop at the end. Didn't allow any separation. Got a good contest. So, yeah.
Are you hoping to get AD back for the next game?
My assumption is yes. He went through his pregame and had some soreness in that foot, and out of an abundance of caution, we held him out tonight.
Along those lines, Dorian, is he a guy that you think will be available Sunday night for you, or is that still up in the air?
My assumption is he'll be available Sunday night.
The basketball is funny sometimes, and things just work out in weird ways. D'Angelo Russell, a player you guys traded away, has the ball with a chance to win the game. Just what does that moment feel like? I mean, does any of the strangeness of that? I know it's a blink, but like.
No, I just was more concerned with Max just being up and not allowing separation. I think the way they. We were ready to fire if we needed to. I think just the way the clock was going and how much, space there was over there, just felt like Max could get the job done on his own.
JJ, what did you think of Trey in his 15 minutes?
Yeah, he played hard. There's some coverage stuff that he wasn't very good in, but first day on the job, so we'll be patient with him.
Just in terms of AR's performance, with the context of the recent conversation you told us about that you had with him, trying to come out of that kind of struggles you've been having.
At least it was basketball.
I'm glad it was.
How important was his ability, his willingness, all of it to play that role for you guys tonight, especially with no AD?
Yeah, we need him to create offense for us, and a lot of it just because of the nature again of their defense wasn't necessarily creating for others tonight. The normal just pocket stuff and getting downhill and getting two to the ball. It was against a switching defense, and I thought we, as a staff, tried to get as much as we could control, meaning ATOs, dead ball situations, getting LeBron the ball, obviously, but then getting AR some off-ball looks, and the two big shots he hit in the fourth were off-ball looks. We ran some other stuff, and whether it was shooting the three or just getting into the paint and making some plays there. I thought he was really good at that.
Gabe, Brooklyn came in missing some guys, and they had a tough game their last game. You've been around the league a long time. Do you expect though that they're going to bring that kind of extra effort and energy tonight, just as professionals? And how did you guys feel like you were able to match it?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you have guys sitting out, it's always somebody else's opportunity, and they're going to be geared up and ready to go. We came into this game wanting to build off of what we finished last game with that second half, and we kind of fell short of that, but it's always great to get a win.
You drew a charge, I think 2 steals, 2 blocks. Just the defensive side of the court. Where's your focus, and how do you feel like that contributed?
I'm just trying to that point of attack. Just try to keep my guy from just blowing by or get into the paint with ease, and just trying to show some resistance, and just be there for my guys when they need my help.
Gabe, a career night for Austin. Just how important was that for you guys, especially offensively, in light of AD not being available?
Yeah, I mean, Austin's been great night in, night out. And it hasn't just been his scoring. It's been his facilitating. It's been his leadership, his voice. Even defensively, he's been good. So Austin's taking a leap. He's been carrying us a lot of load here.
How much of a luxury is that to have a guy, outside of obviously AD and LeBron, who can, you need him to distribute, he can give you that 14 assists the other night. You need him to score, he gives you 38, 2 nights later.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've all known Austin's a really, really good player, and he's been playing at a very high level. So. Very grateful for him. Appreciate his effort tonight and nights prior, and we're going to rely on him as we move forward, I'm sure.
Gabe, you've kind of been a real steadying influence for the second unit, in recent weeks. Just kind of, I guess kind of what's your role kind of been like, and how much of it is you just kind of, finally getting back into game speed, I guess, after the injury stuff you went through last year?
Yeah, I mean, my role, I see it simply as just win games, help us win games. Some nights it might be purely defensive. Some nights I might be on the ball some more. Some nights I might be spotting up. But whatever the task is, I'm out there to help this ball club win games. So grateful to be healthy, grateful to be on the court, and just take it one game at a time.
Oh my god, I love your outfit. Where did you get that shirt? It's from Lakers Land. They have a merch site with a bunch of stuff. You should really check it out. They always got something going on. Not just basketball, but fashion too. Like, look at this shirt. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna cop more from Lakers Land.